Okay, if you're joining me, this is the part two. This is going to be um, focusing on the person that is sober in the part one. And I don't remember what I call it, like addiction is affecting relationship or something like that. You know who you are. If you have not watched part one, this probably isn't for you. You can click over. Okay, so where we left off, and I had to like sage everything. Like that's a tough energy. That devil trickster energy. That is a huge energy, especially when it relates to addiction specifically. Okay, so you have identified yourself as on a very specific soul's journey with a very specific mission, right? You might not know what the mission was, but you identified this other individual as being your like other half or your the completion of your soul, right? And you identify as a twin flame. And your person is currently you guys are in separation, and your person is from what we I'm not going to tap into that energy that is currently figuring out maybe, or they're on their own path and currently very foggy as far as their thoughts and chemical substance. I don't know. I'm not going to tap into it because then it just makes it like chaotic. Okay. All right. So let's start out with some words, and then we'll get to like what the plan is for you. The energy that I was like, the energy signature that I was following, the best way that I can describe it was you're going to, or have already had those feelings of, there's a Four of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Cups energy. So it was being very stuck in loneliness, wanting to check in on them, and reminiscing about the past. During this time, it's very important for you to separate with that fate card to cut any type of energetic ties. The reason to cut those ties is twofold. I'm sure there's more, but we'll discuss two. The cord, energetic cord that is keeping you connected from your perspective is like keeping the connection alive. But think about it as any other conductive material. Whereas if it is connected on both ends, that current could travel, as long as it's not impeded, right? Current can travel both ways. And if that is true, then that trickster, darker energy, there's no reason to think that it can't head your way. With that energy of addiction, opens up all kinds of other energies. Okay, so and then first card out, past suffering. Your past is affecting your present. There's betrayal energy, victim energy, and you're being encouraged to let the past go. Focusing on that past. Remember, these things are not forever. Okay. And the reason we're letting it go is because of the toxicity. This is the Devil card. This card specifically says Devil card, addictions, patterns, energy vampire, trauma bond, and stuck. the only way to get around, it's not even getting around, it's getting through that pain, right? Is to find the beauty in this lesson. Like, this is being arranged for your growth and your expansion. Anything else? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. Okay, so I'm being told to actually take the images that are on the cards, which I was trying to avoid. So we have, remember we were talking about like the cord. Okay, so we have ego, mind, vanity, pride, status quo, appearances matter, bound to expectations or approval, and then external parties, situations, karmic partner, friends, family, work, other people, obligations. And so, with that toxicity, with those addictions, come all the things that come with addictions. Being in that disillusioned state is going to open the door for the egoic mind to come in. There's an energy here already that this was your fault, your problem, you are the problem. There's no accountability on the other side of this. And with that is going to drive the need to open up other doors of maladaptive coping mechanisms. So your person potentially has spying on their social media is not going to give you any information that you don't already know. It's just going to reinforce your pain and suffering. The codependent person is a codependent person. What you do have to look forward to is you have growth here with summer, the summer timing card. But summer is about growth. And this story for you is about growth. Now you have activity, goals, progress, new patterns, and life force energy. You are being asked to look at your part of this release because this is your soul's mission. There's that Mars energy again. That was the first card out. We started with that Mars energy. And then back to Neptune with illusions. Not seeing things clearly, escapism, addictions, fantasy, codependency. Did I not just say codependency? I think I'm going to have tiny humans visiting in just a minute. And then back to nostalgia again. Past life soulmate. That's the second time that this came out. 1 second. So the important thing here is going to be for you to not focus on those memories, right? Remember when we first started this reading, the cards were divine guidance for balance, right? The focus on the self first, being grateful. Stop dwelling on problems you cannot solve or situations that bring you down. Embrace gratitude and reciprocity for what life offers, and you will align with your soul's desires. And then the last card was card 66. Don't worry. Trust, release, soul's mission. And we have that same spine card on the bottom. Yeah. You're definitely going to want to. All right, so now we have autumn. the autumn timing card, which is harvest. The past is over, starting over, soul growth, clearing with new intentions. All right. I like that energy. So let's roll with that. All right. So focusing on what I was saying was it's very important not to bring that energy back. Every time you go back with your memories, you go back with that cord, you go back with the checking on their social media, you go back and you think about like how shitty this situation is. You're going back to that energetic frequency. And this was talking about you jumping timelines, you moving to a higher vibration, you moving on with your soul's growth. Like there's nothing you can do. You can't think of it as like I'm leaving them behind forever and ever. I mean, if that were true, then that's you signed off on that the whole time. That was the plan the entire time. What else can we tell this person? Yeah, shift. I want to just say shift timelines. Like that's what you're doing. Breakthrough, realization, sudden wake up call, energy shift. I can feel your your apprehension. Feels like apprehension. I can't get to it. Like I can't get to it. There is no getting to it here. This is going to test your trust more than anything. It is going to test your trust. You are being asked to focus on yourself, take care of yourself. During this relationship, you lost yourself, your way, your path. You might not have even noticed, but you stopped growing. You might have been perfectly happy, but you stopped growing. Souls don't do that. Karma, contracts, karmic lessons, family. Four of Wands, marriage, celebration, security, commitment. A lot of those cards that we had in the first reading apply to you as well, which is really, it's really interesting when you think about it. Like the sacrifice, something has to be sacrificed. And for you, it probably turned right around and like, yeah, sacrifice the drugs, sacrifice the escapism, sacrifice the illusions, everything will be fine. You know, on the other side, right? The polarity, the duality, the basically what you're saying that you identify with as your relationship. You are also being asked to sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice for growth and expansion? Your journey is about growth and expansion. And it is one of the more difficult journeys to accept. It's often confused with extremely toxic, dangerous environments. All right, so you have personal power and practicing patience. Sorry about that. So this is a time for you to be personally empowered. And you're going to need the patience to do it. And just trust. Know that there's nothing in this situation that you could even possibly control if you tried. You can't control it. You can't change it. It is going to happen one way or another. This is 1111, the pathway home. And what did we say in the beginning? Pathway, take me home, pathway to true love. That it gave me that emptiness was like home. There was commitment, community, togetherness, and commitment with that empty nest. There was a very strong feeling of nobody understands what's happening because the wherever you guys were together, even yourselves felt like home. In order for you to get, remember we talked about too with the horseshoe, and I was telling you that the rewards that you're going to get on the bridge, the reason that this is such a big deal is because that energy of the trickster had to be able to eclipse, had to hide uh, the bounty that you would receive from it, right? That's what made it so looming. So here for you, in order for you to align with that, like you have to initiate those boundaries, which you've already been told in this reading before. It's about your boundaries. It's about, okay, this is about your soul's growth. This is about aligning with your worth because your soul in this moment is feeling like, what about me? Yeah, everything was great with that person. Everything was working out fine. Yeah, you guys are energetically, yeah. And then, but there's a part of something that is being covered, and your soul is like, okay, if you're not going to see it because you didn't see it, you might have known about that propensity for escapism when things got tough, but you didn't see how it was hurting you. You might not have even noticed. Like you might not have even, it might not have been hurting you, but you became stagnant in the energy. And to the soul, stagnancy is death. Well, you know, if souls could die. I feel like I just did a reading exactly like this. I mean, like almost word for word. All right, anything else for this one? So in order for you to grow, like you have to grow, they have to grow, and then you have to grow together. If one of you stops growing, then your paths diverge, right? And they might come back together, and they might not. That's a part of the journey. If one of you is growing and one of you isn't, you will be separated. But if you get stuck in that toxicity, all right, so we have divine masculine energy. Needs to clear core wounds. Clearing energy blocks, allowing for personal freedom to be unleashed with a rebirth. So we have soulmate, rebirth. This is your person's opportunity to awaken. It sounds like for the first time, too. And if you're familiar with that journey, right, then you know that that's going to be dark night of the soul, clearing karma. This has a very heavy energy, like it's going to get very bleak before it gets better. Masculine twin, releasing the lower self. Staying grounded. The masculine twin releasing the lower self is the chosen one's fast track to ascension. So in order to reprogram your soul, you need to release, raise, and reclaim. And this is done by grounding, shielding, and protecting. You have past life healing and clearing karma. And letting go of expectations, knowing that you are enough. With that being done, there is a possibility of reunion. but it comes after reconciling differences. Oh, take a look at this card. It has the yin yang, but it has squirrels. The feminine twin activating the higher self. And the feminine twin activating the higher self. Like you have to accept the mirror reflection here and release. It's a karma purge. And that comes through ease and grace and awareness. Taking responsibility with trust. I can't even make this stuff up. So divine feminine, in order to be one with yourself, you have to blossom with divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence by nurturing your inner child and practicing self-love. And then we have the electric. Does this have to do with the cord? Is this about energetic cords? Healing abandonment. The electric. Healing abandonment. The electric. Okay, that one we're going to keep out because I think it has to do with cords, but I have hesitancy on that. So it's time to forgive. You have to heal the abandonment and forgive in order to receive the gift, which is the expansion of consciousness. Higher heart opening through compassion and honoring your agreement, which is your mission in motion. This will raise your frequency to higher conscious awareness. Allowing your light to shine. And then it says, mission accomplished, welcome home. And it's fucking swan. Look at that. Which is where you guys started. That's the first time. As soon as I got that card, I was like, oh, I know what this is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So this might be for you. This might be for somebody else. This might be for, but I have to share it because it came through. This might be welcome home to self, and I hope it is. Oh, it doesn't matter. Welcome home whether you come back together or not, but then you're being asked, you have changed your perception, and the intense change is going to be the false twin flame, which will require going within and healing separation, processing karmic debris in a dark night of the soul. This is it acts as a twin flame facilitator to expand your growth. And then we're brought back to 1111, twin flame, everything, anything is possible. Everything is possible. Remember your identity. You can do it. Then you have a transformation with heart-brain coherence and a soul merger using violet flame activation. And then you'll access the unified field. That's through sacred sexuality. Again with the, wait, no. And then spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted. Express yourself. Speak your truth. Follow the signs. And then ending karmic relationship, releasing the past. Ultimately aligning with infinite abundance. So the way that I understand that, like the way that I see it, that will be, if you come back together after your part of the healing the abandonment, and like you literally have to drop this energetically completely walk away, whatever that means to you, walk away from it, energetic, completely cut all ties as if that person didn't even exist. But I have a feeling they're not gonna be reaching out to you anyway. Yeah, I don't think that I don't think they're gonna be reaching out anyway. If they do, just let them. Just let them. Just let them. What happens is all you'll do by interfering is you'll just start the timer over. So if you truly want to get back into this energy, right, you have to walk away from it. That's the only chance for you to get back into it, is you have to fully release it. Okay. Now that I'm sure it just destroyed all of your hopes and dreams. What can I say that's good? Can I say something that's good? I feel like I should give you something like, all right, so what I would like, please, from the universe is things that the viewer can use, signs and synchronicities to know that they are on the right path. Just 1 minute. All right. So we're going to do visualization first. Like a captain's wheel, like a one of those steering wheels. Like stones in a pile. Like like stones in a pile. Not like a pile of rocks, like stones in a pile. this shape, somebody doing this, or that thing that they do. Hearts, like the heart. thing. Hmm. Cobwebs, but like it's almost Halloween, so maybe not use that one. Or maybe the number 66, which is odd. 66. Goats, or maybe a ram, or some animal with antlers, like a goat or a ram. Rainbows, pages out of a book, like ripped pages out of a book, or loose leaf paper. Oh, that's cool. Angels, like angels with wings. Angels. Okay, anything else? Can we get something that's like more like earthly? Like, no, that's too earthly. More specific. Those old style pocket watches. It's like old style pocket watches. I'm seeing a coat hanger. Don't use that. And the last one, I don't know what it is. I could draw it, but I can't, I have no idea what it is. It looks like this. So if that means anything to you, can you see it? It's just like that. Like whatever. What is that? Like a Lego? I don't know what it is. And I think there's like it darkens like at the bottom of it like darkens like that. So whatever that is. Like eggs in a crate. I don't know. I don't want to fuck you up because I don't know what it is. I can't tell. Like, and it's like there's like it's almost like something around it. Like yeah, I wish I could help you. I don't know. It's like little squishes around it. Okay, that is all I have for you. Okay, I hope that this helps. I trust that it does help and it reaches exactly who it needs to reach. I get great anxiety when because of the misrepresentation of this type of journey and the misunderstandings, and like it makes me very, very nervous. There is a condition of accepting toxic behavior from partners in a way that damages our mental and emotional health. And a lot of times those situations, in order to excuse that behavior, is called a twin flame. And that's just a toxic, abusive relationship. So it makes me uncomfortable when it even comes up. All right, so now that my bullshit's all out there. Okay, if you need any assistance or personal reading, I do those for free. You can just write, and there's an email address, so email, and then you can put in a twin flame reading. So what I will do is I will do the reading and then I will post it as if it is anonymous, but I will let you know what it is, and it's actually your energy specific to you. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. And my unconditional love to you. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe, especially on a journey such as this. So your takeaway from this is do not worry. Everything is as it should be. Stay out of the way. Take care of yourself. Focus only on you as if you are the only one involved here. It's very, very important. If you want it to work or not, if you want it to work, you have to do the work on you only. And if you don't want it to work, that goes without saying. So just ignore that other counterpart. Oh, there's a video. I am going to post it that explains this portion of the journey. I will post it in the community tab right now. I will try to figure out how to post it at the end of it in the comment section here, like the amazing YouTubers do. Okay. All right. Until next time, take care.